The Wii U and 3DS Eshops are closing up shop next year. I got some eShop cards. What did I download? I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel and you will become a fan. I hope so. I really, really do. I try to do the best I can with what I got for content on this channel. Now, if you know me, I'm into physical games. I normally don't really download games. I mean, I don't hate on them. It's just I prefer the physical games. Now, like I was saying, the 3DS and the Wii U eShops are closing up. What is an eShop, you were asking, if you don't already know? They're digital stores on the 3DS and the Wii U consoles, and also the Switch has one as well. You go to the store and you download games, demos, full games, play online through the eShops and all that stuff. So, I got here 5 $20 eShop cards and these can be used for the 3DS and Wii U and even Switch, but this is focused on the 3DS and the Wii U. Now, this has been in the works for a little while now, meaning this deal about the eShops closing up. Now, I can't remember when it was exactly, but there was a point in time where you could not go onto the shop and you could not buy games with a credit card and all that. All that is no longer possible now. Now, on the 29th of this month, August, you will no longer be able to use eShop cards on the 3DS and Wii U eShops to download games anymore. Now, the eShops practically should go ahead and close up this month on that date. But technically, they're not closing up until like March 2023. But what's the point anyways? Unless you got games on there that you want to re-download and stuff like that. Or demos. You could probably download demos because demos don't cost anything. They're free. You could probably do that too, probably. But download demos and re-download games that you downloaded before, but you had to take them off of your Wii U and 3DS because you need more storage, or you weren't playing them at the point in time. Well, you can still do all that, download them and all that stuff. But when March 2023 gets here, you won't be able to do nothing. The shops will be closed up. They'll be gone forever for the 3DS and the Wii U. So, now, hopefully you're still here watching, because I'm going to go over the games that I downloaded on the 3DS and Wii U, starting with the 3DS here. Now, once it turns on, alright, hopefully you can see this okay, maybe you can't, probably not. Alright, now the games I re-downloaded was The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, which was for the Game Boy Color. We got the remake on Switch now. Also, I re-downloaded Castlevania The Adventure, which was the original Game Boy game. Here's Link's Awakening DX. And then also re-downloaded The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. And also The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, both for Game Boy Color, I believe. Now, the games that I got with the eShop cards for the 3DS. Oh, I also re-downloaded Pokemon Yellow as well. I totally forgot about that one. Now, to the ones that I got with the cards. This is an exclusive Kirby game on the 3DS. It's digital only, No physical copy is available at all. Probably not happening, most likely. I don't see how Limited Run could pick up a franchise like Kirby and do a physical release. So, Kirby's Blowout Blast is a 3D platformer Kirby game exclusively to the 3DS when it comes to digital. It's really good. I've been playing it some. Highly recommend downloading it now, this month, as soon as you possibly can. It's $8. It's not bad at all, but you gotta have at least a $10 eShop card, at least, to be able to download it. That's just how it works. Why? I don't know. That's just how it goes. Now, I also downloaded Pokemon Gold version. I love Pokemon games. I probably always will. They're so much fun to me. So, Pokemon Silver. Also got Pokemon Red. I also, now, I got, now I think this might be a free trial for this game. I don't think there is a physical copy out there as well, but I just want to try it out. It's Team Kirby Dash Deluxe. Wait, well, it went off screen. My bad, sorry. Yeah, haven't played it just yet. Also downloaded Kirby's Dream Course. I'm not sure what kind of Kirby game it is. The style of the game kind of looked like Sonic 3D Blast, which the camera is like angled on top of the character, and it's kind of hard to explain. But it's not a side-scrolling Kirby game. It's not a 3D platforming Kirby game. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Just look up Kirby's Dream Course. I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe I can find some pictures on the eShop. Maybe, hopefully. And just to show it off, this is the 3DS eShop. That's going to be sadly closing up. This will give you a visualize of how the game looks for Kirby's Dream Course. You see, like, the camera's like up top and you're like looking down on the character. It's kind of hard to see Kirby, but there's Kirby right here, and you're playing as Kirby like that. So that's Kirby's Dream Course. But it plays a lot like Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic 3D Blast is a good Sonic game. Alright, next is Pokemon Blue version. I got that one as well. And also got Pokemon Silver version. Also downloaded a demo, which I discovered that there is a physical copy of the game, Kirby Battle Royale. I got the demo downloaded. I just want to try it out, but physical copy. Also, Kirby's Block Ball. It's like a puzzle game for Kirby. And trying to make sure. Oh, Pokemon Crystal version. I've never played Crystal. Terrible, I know, because a lot of people love Pokemon Crystal. Because sometimes when a Pokemon generation of games comes out, they'll come out with 3 versions. They'll have like Silver and Gold, and maybe like a year or 2 later, they'll come out with this upgraded version that's called Crystal, that's got more content added to it, set in the same region as Gold and Silver, but it's like it's better. They did the same thing for Ruby and Sapphire, so they came out with one called Emerald, and they did that so forth and so on some more, like, what's another one? Like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, so they came out with one card that was called Platinum, and that one is described to be the better way to play that type of Pokemon game. Alright, I believe this is all of the 3DS games that I downloaded. When it comes to the games, now I also downloaded a Pokemon Bank, and you have to pay for it. Now, what Pokemon Bank is, you put your Pokemon from, like Pokemon Silver, Gold, Blue, Red, Yellow, Crystal, you can transfer the Pokemon over to Bank, and the Switch games, if they support those Pokemon, you can take them from Pokemon Bank and transfer them over to the Nintendo Switch Pokemon games as long as those games are supported in those games. So you can play as the Pokemon from those games in those games. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But like I said, you have to pay for Pokemon Bank, but when the eShop closes down, this is supposed to become free. You don't have to no longer pay for it. Now I'm going to go over the Wii U games that I downloaded. Alright, I had to get my Wii U set up on my TV. Got the Wii U pad as well, and then the console sitting right here. Hopefully you can see it. Now, like I did before, I'm going to go over the games that I had re-downloaded, and then the games that I got with the eShop cards. The games that I re-downloaded is The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Right there, hopefully you can see it. It's a good, fantastic game. I actually have a physical copy of it for Super Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap. Right there. Fantastic Zelda game. Very expensive when it comes to the physical copy on the GBA, which is the Game Boy Advance, if you don't already know that. Now, Donkey Kong Country, the original. I have a physical copy of this one as well for Super Nintendo. Also, as well as Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest for Super Nintendo, physical copy. But the only one I don't have a physical copy of is the third one, which is one that I did download with an eShop card. It's Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Really good Donkey Kong Country trilogy of games. They're really good. Now, the other ones that I also re-downloaded was Super Mario World, which I have a physical copy for the Super Nintendo, and Super Mario 64, which I don't have a physical copy of, which I used to. Fatal Frame, Made in a Black Water. This is the free trial. It's practically a demo. This is the Wii U version, and what's unique about the Wii U version of this game is that you can literally turn the pad all the way around while you're playing the game to capture photos of the ghost and the creatures within the game, because the entire game is you're taking pictures of them, and that's how you take care of them and take them out. And it's an action-adventure game, horror games, horror survival game, however you want to say it. Horror survival, I guess, is mainly what it is instead of an action-adventure, because you just walk around and you take pictures of the ghosts and stuff, and it's very, very creepy. Really good game, so I just wanted to keep the Wii U trial version of the game because it's so unique in how you play it. Now, you can play updated versions of it for Switch and PS4 and PS5 and all that too, for upgraded current day versions of the game. Plus, there's physical copies out there. But for the Wii U, there's no Western US physical copy, but you can import, I think, a Japanese or Chinese version of it, something like that. But I don't think you can play it on your American Wii U unless you can mod it or buy a Japanese or Chinese Wii U console. Then you can play the physical copy of Made in a Black Water for Wii U. Also, now I downloaded with the eShop card Donkey Kong 64. I used to have a physical copy of it. I don't have it no more. It's getting up there in price too. It's the first so far of a 3D action adventure Donkey Kong game. It's completely in 3D, which is really, really cool. But people hate on this game so much. I don't want to go into why people hate on it. But do some research on it. Watch YouTubers talking about Donkey Kong Country 64. And most of the time, they hate on this game. But I like it. It's really good. Now, the last two games that I downloaded with the eShop cards, getting physical copies of these games, both for the GBA, very expensive. So if you want to play these games, highly recommend it, especially if you are a fan of this series. Download these games. You won't regret it. They're really good, and they're side scrollers. Now, the games are Canola, Empire of Dreams. Now, are you going to show up or not? It's going to be kind of hard to see it, but you can see the title hopefully popping up right there. My darn camera don't want to focus. And also the sequel, Canola 2 Dream Champ Tournament. Right there. So those are all the games that I downloaded for the Wii U and the 3DS. Now, just because, why not? I hope I don't get a copyright claim. I hope I don't. But I want to show off the Wii U eShop. And what's cool is you can play this little puzzle game while you wait for the eShop to load up. So all the games that you downloaded, you can match them up like puzzles and stuff. It's really cool. Now, this is the Wii U eShop. There's music playing. Hopefully you can hear it okay. And go through the eShop, look at all kinds of games. Now, what was great about the Wii U, you got tons of choices of games you can download. The GBA, the Super Nintendo, the NES, the Wii, the DS, the N64. All those games can be downloaded through the eShop. So the Wii U eShop's got some fantastic variety of retro games that you can download. Of course, you can go out and buy the physical copies of them, but some of them are darn expensive. I'm trying to tell you, they're expensive. Like I said, I prefer physical games. But if you want to play these games in the cheapest way possible without having to pay a whole lot of this to play the games, just download them right now on the Wii U and the 3DS before August 29th. Because after that, it's pretty much over for these eShops, even though they don't close up until March 2023. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Just to show off the Wii U eShop on my TV. See, I'm touching it with the screen on the pad, and it's going up and down. And there's some of the choices of other games right there. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. Hopefully I won't get a copyright claim from the eShop music. I hope not. But if I do, then ain't nothing I can do about it. But I'm going to keep this video up for memory purposes. History, documentation to remember the Wii U and 3DS eShops. Because they're going to be going away pretty soon. And that's going to be the end of all of these games. You'll no longer be able to download. And they'll be lost forever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked any of these games, or you own any of them, played any of them, do you have them digitally, physically, however, please let me know down in the comments which of them are your favorites. I would love to really, really know. Now, when it comes to the 3DS physical copies, of course, you can get most of these games physically. And I'm going to be looking into getting some of them, but not all of them. And they're going up in price. So, soon look into it if you're interested. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.